Hey y'all, it's Asia, the Fumbling Farmer here. It is a Monday evening. I've been at work all day and I'm tired. But stuff needs to get done in the garden, so I came out to get it done while it's still nice and sunny. It's been raining over the weekend, so I couldn't get out and do it then. So I'm doing it now, and I figured I would take y'all around and kind of show you what September looks like. Alright, so the first thing is we're going to start off on my deck. And I'm going to show you something that I think is kind of cool. Alright, here we go. So you'll notice that this plant is all demolished, and usually that makes me really sad, except for the thing demolishing my plant are these babies, which I think are swallowtail butterfly caterpillars. Let's see if I can find any more up here. I think some of them have already flown the coop, so to say, because there's another one that size of kind of that big one, and once they finish eating they kind of go someplace else and they make their little chrysalis sort of thing. And so that's not what I want you to see. So these are my babies that I kind of been taking care of for a little bit. Saw them there. They're on one parsley plant. They demolished that plant, and then I brought the other plant over to them. So my babies, I'm excited about them. Alright, things are going on still in the garden. Let's switch it around so you can see. So here's what it's looking like right now. As you can see, all the cucumbers and stuff kind of over here have been taken down. A lot of the squash off the trellis have been removed. And then the squash and stuff in the last two beds are pretty much cleared off over here. This bed and that bed are cleared off, okay? But you can see tomatoes are looking kind of rough and scraggly, especially here at the bottom. But then you also see I'm getting like a lot of tomatoes off there. Yesterday I made a tomato green pepper pasta kind of thingy, chicken, like some chicken cooked on there too. So, and they're still getting taller and taller and taller, so they're like huge up there. Alright, let's see what else. This is my little rosemary in a pot. Let's keep moving along. I still have my calendula doing its thing. Little flowers here and there. And there's actually smaller ones like coming up again at the bottom, because they just fall down into the pot and then they reseed. The marigold is kind of seen better days, but I can actually, these parts right here are where the seeds are, so I can open them up, and those are all marigold seeds that can be replanted. I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle that in there, and I'm gonna have marigolds like crazy. Alright, so I'm planning to put some stuff in here. I actually went to our community garden plant sale was this past weekend, but apparently they had like some kind of infestation in their greenhouse, and so they didn't have a great selection, and the stuff that was there looked kind of chewed on. I still bought like some arugula plants and a type of kale that I wasn't really looking for, because I'm looking for the Lord dinosaur kale. That's the stuff I like a lot. I got from them last year and they didn't have that. So I got home, I let it just sit out for a little bit, and then I went and checked on it, and I noticed little tiny eggs underneath the leaf. So I just threw everything out because I don't want their infestation to become my infestation. So I spent $8 on it, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's keep on going through here. I harvested my potatoes, dumped them into that wheelbarrow there. There I had the potatoes growing in these black pots. Alright, and I dumped them into here, and y'all, here's what the harvest looked like. Don't laugh, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready for this bountiful harvest?
We got potatoes!
Yeah, so that didn't work out too good. But last year I only got one piddly potato, and now I have like 8 piddly potatoes. So comparatively to my results last year, this year is better. And next year will be even better. I'm going to try again. I know a couple things. They were attacked by bugs. I didn't water them consistently enough because they were way far back in the garden. So yeah, I know what I need to work on with it this year. So hopefully next year will be better. Maybe I'll have 15 piddly potatoes. So we'll see. Anyway, let's continue continue through the garden. All right, lemon balm is there. This is where all the squash plants are. But what I do want you to see is this sweetie right here. So we have this eggplant, and then 2 more there, and then another one. Is that 1 or 2? That's another 2 down here, and then there's another 2 over here, and then another 2 down there, and there's still flowers coming up here. So this is the second round with this eggplant. It's called like a fairy tale eggplant. Here's my dill. It's going crazy. It's kind of a crazy dill right now. These are my zinnias here. Zinnias, if they start getting like this and you just pick off the ends, then they'll set up other shoots like this one here, and they'll continue blooming from there. So those are a good idea to do that. Okay, and I never pulled up my peppers, so I have peppers still growing on my pepper plants here. You'll see some there, back there, some of these ones growing in here. And then this right here is basil. I actually used this in the dinner that I cooked yesterday. Let's see, more peppers here, more peppers here and here. I just took one of these candy cane peppers and just chomped it down. They're really good. I just like to just eat them just how they are. So the peppers are coming into their own finally. All right, let's see what else. Over here I planted, this row is turnips, so they're kind of frost hardy, so that's turnips right there. And then I planted radishes. Radishes also grow really fast and they're kind of frost hardy, so I have the row of turnips and the row of radishes, and then my carrots are here. How are my carrots doing? All right, let's pick one and see what's going on in its life. I had some radish seeds left, so I just threw them in over here. So that's happening. My chives, mint and oregano, and then the cilantro is just going crazy. I'm waiting for it to go to seed, but it's like just doing its own thing. So okay, whatever. Look at my strawberry. This is supposed to be the strawberry plot, and then look at them all the way down the edge. Crazy business. All right, oh, I am gonna get some like parsnips and stuff like that in here, and I like to do onions and garlic too, so I have to figure out where I'm gonna put those. But anyway, all right, let's get in here. So I see this carrot. Look, oh, it got a dang old hole in it. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Mwah, mwah. That's what always happens, is you find a carrot and it looks good at the top, and then you pick it and ain't nothing there. And since this one is chewed on too, I'm just gonna throw it off to the side. I ain't even gonna bring it in. Let's try another one. Okay, that's a little more respectable, right? So that's not too bad. I think I'll bring that one inside. Okay, and then let's go on through the trellis. Okay, I planted some sweet peas, not sweet peas, but like sugar daddy peas or something like that they're called. They're planted over here, and I also planted them over here on this side of the trellis, so you can see they're really coming up on this side. The other side isn't coming up as much yet. So just have a row of sweet peas there. The carrots are still, this tomato plant, I pulled up one tomato plant and the other tomato plant is still there. And these spicy peppers, which are not really spicy, not spicy peppers I should call them. Here, these are supposed to be Big Jim chilies. They weren't spicy at all. I just fry them up like regular peppers, stir fry them. But they're still good. They taste good. So I don't know what happened to the spice in them, but they still taste good and are edible. And then I left my Kajari melons here, even though I pulled all the other squash. And I'm glad I did, because I got a little baby forming. It is teeny tiny, and hopefully it won't have any holes in it. Oops, sorry, I'm out of focus. So that's going on there. What are you doing? Oh, you're just a leaf. When I was pulling this stuff down from the trellis, and it was like above me and it had bugs and everything on it, and I'm pulling it down and the bugs are just raining down on me, and it was not a pleasant experience. I have to say that. But I had to get those things down too because there were squash bugs everywhere, and I'm trying to plant new stuff and I don't want the new stuff to get to the old stuff. So anyway, that's what I have planted over there right now, and what's still kind of growing and in place. Sorry, I'm like a really bad videographer right now. The other project I'm working on, this right here, I'm kind of going to till up, probably not till up, but just like loosen up the soil, probably in about this place here. I've probably done all that I'm going to do, and I'm going to put some bush beans in here and just see how they do, if I'm able to get them to grow at all. Okay, so that's what I got in a September garden on a school night on a Monday, is that. And it's not too bad. Yesterday I was able to use peppers, tomatoes, and basil from my garden in our meal, and then I have more peppers and tomatoes that I'll be able to use. The radishes are going to be ready before we know it. I have a few carrots I can chop up and do something with. So not too bad overall for September. And I am going to try to plant everything like I was hoping from the plant sale. Sorry, the mosquitoes are itching me like crazy, and so like it's crazy business. I put on bug spray, just sacrificing my life for this video right now. But what was I saying? Refocus. Yeah, so I was hoping to get broccoli and kale and cauliflowers and cabbage already started at the fall plant sale at the community garden, and since I wasn't able to get them from there, I'm going to start them from seed now. I'm planning to put them under a plant cover so I'll be able to take them through the winter and let them grow that way. But I do have to get them started while it's still warm outside because the little babies don't do good when it's cold. Alright, so that's what's going on. That's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and plant some green beans in that little plot back there. I'm going to wait like a week or so, dig up and loosen up the soil on a little bit more, plant some more green beans just so that they're not all coming ripe at once. That's how I messed up the first time. I had so many green beans and now I know what to do with them. So I just want them to get ready a little bit at a time, and then yeah, get the other seeds started. So that's the plan. The mosquitoes bite me like crazy. I'm gonna go inside. Happy gardening, y'all.